Hi YouTube, I am Shweta. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with another topic for all of you. This is going to be who you are meant to be, and we're going to be checking what is it that you're supposed to be doing in this life, not career related at all, just in general as a whole, as a human, who you are meant to be and what your destiny is, etc., etc. I had done a similar type of reading for my clients, for my personal clients, where we checked their life purpose, where we checked their hidden talents, where we checked, their natural gifts, etc., etc., and of course what their purpose in life is. And it was a very, very well received kind of a reading. So if you want to book that, you can always do so. I have all the information in the description below, so you can message me on my WhatsApp number and we can take things forward if you are wanting to know what your purpose is as an individual by you, right? So yeah, this is going to be a reading where we're going to be checking for a collective, where what is it that you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be, what destiny has in store for you, etc., etc. And yeah, this is going to be a pick a pile. Before I go ahead, please do like, save, share, comment what you want to watch next on this video, and subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, and hype this video as many times as you can. And yeah, if you want to book a session, all the information is in the description below. So I have two piles in front of me. This is the red jasper and this is the angel aura quartz. Both of them are beautiful crystals in their own way. So choose one, pile 1 and pile 2, red jasper and angel aura quartz. Both of them are very, very enticing, very beautiful. So be intuitive, choose one only. If you feel connected to both, then you can watch both the readings, it's okay. Pause the video if you want to take more time. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. Okay, I think you guys have chosen. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so if you've chosen the red jasper, this is going to be your tarot reading, pile number 1, people. Right off the bat, I'm getting a very masculine energy from you all. So you guys are very direct in nature. Maybe this is also a part of your destiny, where an energy of being much more of an authoritarian energy of taking lead in life, calling a spade, being very cutthroat. And when I say masculine, I don't necessarily mean that you have to be a male only. I think a lot of women today in these days are adopting the role of being the man of the family, being a man of the relationship. And yeah, I do feel like in the same breath, there are places where you also want to take a little bit of a breather. You are tired and exhausted of, calling the shots or taking initiation all the time. And I feel like this is also a reminder for you guys to take it easy, to take it chill. Some of you are finally having your health getting a little better. I feel like some of you have had issues with, some kind of blood related problems or having a low hemoglobin. So I think that is something that you guys are trying to work on. You're eating a little bit healthier. You're trying to ensure that your iron deficiency is, I'm assuming that you guys were iron deficient and now you're getting better, you're taking help, you're taking the medication for it. I also feel like some of you are starting to take action over something that has been very, very badly delayed. So some of you are taking driving lessons, some of you are resuming certain things that you stopped earlier. So some of you are resuming dancing, some of you are resuming singing, or you're incorporating something that has been waiting for a lot of time and prolonging for a lot of time, and you've started to reinitiate that. Okay, some of you could be wearing red, brown, maroon, orange, yellow, and black. Okay. I feel some of you are very keen in going to a desert area, or you're interested in the Gulf countries. You're planning to go to the Gulf countries, or you've recently visited Gulf countries. You like sunsets more than sunrise. Some of you could be very strong Mars placement. You could be, Mars in first house. You could be Aries also. You could be Scorpions. Okay. You could be having Mars in the first house, in the 9th house, in the 5th house. Okay. And your Mars could be aspecting the 7th house. So yeah, first house could be Mars in a very prominent position, 1st, 5th, 9th, 10th also. Okay. Anything of that sorts. Yeah, that is what I'm getting. So yes, guys, this is going to be your tarot reading. Again, this is just extra information. No need to think too much about it. Pile number 1 is going to be your tarot reading, where we're going to see what you're meant to be doing. So let's do it with the tarot first. Let's check with the tarot first what you're meant to be doing, and then we'll see other cards. Okay. So who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, everything about it. Okay. We're going to check. Pile number 1. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's see. If you guys want to book a personal session, you can always do so. I have all the information in the description below. इस तरह की रीडिंग ही मिल जाएगी आपको वहां पे भी. Let's see. Pile number 1, give me just 1 or 2 cards. So you are supposed to, or you're meant to be the, wow, karta dharta of your family. Okay. I think you already having that, you can see that happening in your life. You can see that role being incorporated in your life. You are supposed to be the messiah of your family. You are supposed to be like, this is who you are. You are meant to be not just a person who is taking the onus of your family, but you're also meant to be breaking generational curses. And I don't say this easily. आई डोंट से दिस एज अ जोक. अगर ऐसी एनर्जी मुझे दिख रही है तो मैं आपको बोलूँगी कि भाई हाँ है. रिमेंबर आई ऑल्सो गॉट दैट रेड जैस्पर एनर्जी. सो ऑटोमेटिकली आई एम सीइंग दैट यू आर सपोज टू बी डूइंग समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरली ब्रिलियंट that has never been done in your generations ever in life, also in previous generations also. ये कभी किसी ने कुछ करा ही नहीं है जो आप करने वाले हो. We are going to check what is it and what that destiny is and everything about it. But this is who you're meant to be. You are meant to be a person who is breaking generational curses. Point number 1. There are also places where you're supposed to take responsibility of not just your parents, but extended family, of your grandparents as well, of family members, pets, everybody. And you're supposed to be directing, and even your future generations, by the way. You're also meant to be responsible for the future generations that are coming to you, right? You're meant to be also, like, who you're meant to be is somebody who is dependable. Everybody can rely on, everybody can depend upon. You perhaps might not get that feeling, but a lot of people around you come to you to take advice, and not random advices, important advices, sound advices that require a lot of thinking through. कि घर कहाँ खरीदना है, या where is it that we should invest our money in. So not conversations or not fleeting advices that don't have any head or tail, like random things, okay, where should I go and eat and all, but genuinely something that actually requires thinking and requires a deep understanding of life. People are starting to come to you. You might be also very older to how you look. Like, you must be looking very young, but you have a lot of age in your life. Like, you've experienced a lot of things. You've seen a lot of family dynamics changing, evolving, and you have, like, even at a young age, you have taken a lot of responsibility, or you look younger. You are older than how you look. Okay, you must be looking very young, but the years of experience that you have say differently. Okay. I also feel like you are meant to be, who you're meant to be is not somebody who's supposed to live all alone by themselves. No, you are meant to be a family oriented person. You are meant to be having a big fat family, somebody who has a lot of people around them. You are a person who will say that, listen, I like to be alone, but innertly, inner me, you love having people around you. You enjoy that family bond. You enjoy, and maybe you have not gotten it, or you have gotten it not in a good way, maybe in a toxic way, but you really crave for that kind of an environment. An environment where everybody is involved, and everybody is taking part in a healthy manner in everybody's lives, in a healthy manner, right? If you're a woman, you would love to go into a family which has a big fat family, like an in-laws jo bahut hi zyada, matlab, like those big fat families who celebrate everything together. You love to go, like, you love to do family trips. आपको बहुत मजा आता है family के साथ रहना. Yeah, you are just a person who enjoys in a family setup. And if you don't now, if you're a person who doesn't, this is what your life is going to be like. Okay, this is what you're, like, who you're meant to be. This is like a family oriented person. Okay, you're also meant to be a person who is having opulence around you. There is something called as luxury, and there's something called as opulence. Opulence is luxury plus the sense of gratitude and the sense of blessings that you're given. If you're wanting a sign from your spirit guides, this is it. This is the sign from your spirit guides that they are blessing you, or from your ancestors that they're blessing you. I'm assuming that recently, maybe, I don't know, some of your grandparents might have passed away, unfortunately. Really sorry from my side. Or some of your grandparents might be having their death anniversary or something of that sort. And if it is a yes, then take this as a sign that they are blessing you, they're looking at you, they're vouching for you, they are giving you all the good energies that you want. So this is a sign that you're always supposed to be connected. Like, you are going to be following the footsteps of your ancestors. Like, I do say that you're going to break generational curses and generational patterns, but it's generational curses that you're going to break, right? Or you're going to break certain generational patterns that have been that have been bad for your family. But that doesn't mean that you're going to detach yourself from your ancestors. That can never happen. You are here because of their DNA. But I also feel in the same breath that there is one particular ancestor or some particular family member older to you who you're deeply connected with. This could be your nani, dadi, grandmother, grandfather, or anybody in the family who you're deeply connected to. It could be an extended family member also, like father's brother or anything of that sort. And you are supposed to be fulfilling their dream. You're supposed to be fulfilling things that they didn't do, or you're supposed to be following their footsteps. If the father, maybe your father, maybe your grandfather, maybe your grandmother, maybe your mother, whoever was supposed to live a life in a XYZ manner, you're going to fulfill her dream, or you're going to fulfill what she couldn't or what he couldn't achieve, right? Yeah. Sorry. You're also supposed to have lots of animals around you. I don't know why I said that, but you're supposed to be like, who you're meant to be is somebody who is having lots of animals, lots of dogs, lots of just animals, birds, fish, etc., etc. You're supposed to be having like a very full-fledged, like pura aise, family environment with lots of animals and all that. I think you like pets, or you are interested in having one or two pets, and I think that you will definitely have that kind of an environment around you in your life. You're also meant to be somebody who's very animal lover. Like, you are supposed to be a person who genuinely cares for animals. Like, you are a person who will not invest but donate in animal shelters, who will ensure that animals are not hurt. Or you might be very close to animals also. Maybe you are not adopting an animal, but you still have, like, your heart reaches out for animals. Okay, let's see more. Let's see what else you are meant to be doing. Who you're meant to be, actually, not what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be. You're also meant to be a person who understands the value of your own me time. I think you're also, like, you're supposed to be in your career, whatever, very, very prolific. Wo to hai hi. Like, very expanded energy. Like, you're meant to be doing very, very good in your career, but you also recognize the importance of family values. Like, you're also meant to be somebody who follows family traditions, family values, moral code of system, moral code of conduct. There are certain things that you are inculcated by birth or by childhood, and your upbringing is something that you take a lot of pride in, or you should take a lot of pride in, where you understand what you are is coming from all the teachings. Who you are is coming from all the teachings of your family, of your ancestors. So, as I said, like, who you're meant to be is somebody who's able to actually do justice to all the upbringing, to all the good things that has been planted into your life. Whether it is about how you treat other people, whether it is about how you treat your own self, whether it is how you want to execute your life, what kind of rules and regulations you want to live by, what boundaries you want to live by. All of that is something that you're meant to follow in life. You're meant to be a person who actually ensures that your family's naak is ucha. Like, you're supposed to be ensuring that the family pride continues, that the pride of the family is never ever dwindling down, right? That is what you're meant to be doing. Let's see more. File number 1. I think all of you are also meant to be working on your anxieties. There are certain places where you're overthinking literally overrides a lot of decision making, and you're meant to be a person who understands where these anxieties come from. I feel like you already know that there is a lot of responsibility in your life, and you also care a lot about your own reputation. You do care about how people view you, or you do care about what you're meant to be doing in life. You don't want to live a life that is wasted, and you do want to reach at an idealistic position in life. And because of that perception, there are certain really very real worries and fears and anxieties that you do have. But that is important for you as a person also. Who you're meant to be, somebody who does care about their life, who does care about their own sense of self, who does care about their family, right? I feel like, yes, I do say that you're meant to be taking family name forward, or you're meant to be doing something very, like, you're supposed to make your family proud. That is who you're meant to be. But it also is very daunting. It's also very nerve-wracking. It's also something that you feel like is a burden to carry, because maybe your family is very well reputed, or maybe there is a society that is around you that considers your family as a very upper class, or whatever jo bhi hai. And somewhere it kind of is a burden to carry, but you are meant to be holding that burden. I'm sorry, I have to say that you're meant to be, like, और कोई हो नहीं सकता यहाँ पे. It's like, if you are no offense, but if your family is Dhirubhai Ambani, you are Mukesh Ambani, like that. If your family is like, I don't know, Raj Kapoor, then you are supposed to be like Ranbir Kapoor or anything of that sort, right? So there is that kind of a one particular person in this entire family who is going to take the name forward, and you are supposed to be like that. So along with that, there will be a lot of pressure, a lot of peer pressure, a lot of anxiety, a lot of questioning, a lot of internal pressures, external pressures. And you are meant to be carrying that. Like, who you are meant to be is somebody who handles these anxieties. Now, how you handle it is very important here, because you have to not get burdened with that anxiety. You have to be able to find solutions to that anxiety. So when I'm getting a combination of a Nine of Swords and a Knight of Swords, King of Swords, there are obviously going to be like worries, blah, 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 blah. But how you're able to use this sword and make it a way to fight all these demons, that is very important. It is what makes you different from other people, that other people also have the same tension, have the same stress. It's not like you alone will have that kind of energy. A lot of people might be having the same responsibility, but the way they execute that anxiety is very, very important. So I'm not saying that you are not going to be having any difficulty in life. It's going to be a smooth sailing road and you're having everything as a makhan. No, it's going to be difficult, and you will be having sleepless nights. You will have moments in which you will question whether this is something that you're even meant to be doing, whether it is something that you can take responsibility of, whether it is something that you will be able to restore in the family. Like balance, can you restore that balance in your family? And that is something that is going to be difficult. It will feel straining. But as I said, right, when you're able to understand that these anxieties are only keys to unlock to the ultimate idealistic goals that you have in life, is when things can get very, very easy for you. So with the King of Swords here, it's very important because this is a man who is not getting bogged down by the energies that are around him. He is able to sustain it with his intellect, with his precision, with his understanding of life. This person is able to execute the achievements that he wants. Like there is expertise, there is life ने धक्का दिया इस बंदे को, and he is able to see things through it, right? So again, when I see your energies, right, you are very, very critical of yourself. You have seen life, you have seen life, you have seen the ups and downs of life. That's why I said that you look very older to who, like, not look, but you have much more of years than how you look. कि आपका एज शायद कम होगा लेकिन आपका एक्सपीरियंस बहुत होगा. And that is why this King of Swords is coming in, because there is a sense of a sense of closing of the heart and being able to take rough decisions that you have done maybe in life, and that is what you're meant to be doing in life, right? When I say that you're meant to be breaking generational curses, it's not a joke, it's not a halwa, it's not something that you can do, wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, I'm gonna break generational curses. It comes with a lot of sacrifice. It comes with a lot of taking decisions which are logical, which are factual, rather than emotional, rather than intuitive, something that you want to do, something that you need to do, right? Maybe want is something that is XYZ, but this is what you need to do. तो कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पे मुझे ऐसी एनर्जी आ रही है that this is, आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. Like it's that kind of an energy where I don't know why I'm getting an energy of dharma, of doing the righteous thing. Like Yudhishthir, like वो 5 पांडव में युधिष्ठिर वाला जो एनर्जी था ना, कि उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी कि उसको वो he had to sit on the throne, right? He had to sit on the throne. He had to kind of take the name forward of the Kuru clan, and he had to sit on that throne, and come what may, he had to do the right thing. He literally also bet his wife. Again, you can have discussion about whether it was right or wrong, but this is who you are. Like आपके लिए ये जो एक righteous energy है, that's very, very important. Even Lord Ram in that manner, right? He had to go for the Vanvas, and he was supposed to take things forward for his family or whatever. Just no be reasons XYZ, but you are that. It's you are meant to be doing something that is not easy to do. Okay, who you're meant to be is somebody who is taking tough decisions in life, who is looking at the road not taken, who is looking at things from a perspective of okay, इसमें सबका भला हो रहा है, सिर्फ मेरा ही नहीं, इसमें क्या सबका भला हो रहा है. And it can be very anxiety driven, because sometimes you want to live life selfishly. You want to be able to just do things for yourself. You're supposed to be doing things that feel happy for you, but it's not like that. Sometimes you have to take responsibility for people, and when you take responsibility for people, there is a lot of power that comes in, but with great power comes great responsibility, and that is exactly what the energies are here, right? Now let's look at something else also, what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be. हमेशा मैंने मुंह से यही निकलता है, what you're meant to be doing, what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be. Let's see. One card please. Pile number 1. Already. Avenger. Are you recently going to watch the movie Avengers? कोई Avengers निकल रही है क्या? Or maybe you're interested in that Doomsday, or maybe अभी जुलाई चल रहा है. Maybe you're interested in watching Spider-Man. You're already excited to watch Spider-Man. Or you love Marvel comics. Let me know, okay? Are you a DC fan or a Marvel fan? Let me know, okay? So yeah, you guys might be into Marvel movies. Achha, coming back, who you're meant to be. Balancing the scales of justice. Righteousness on behalf of society one. अभी मैंने क्या बोला, righteousness word मैंने use नहीं करा. आप back करना और देखना. I use the word righteousness just right now. In this pile number 1, I said righteousness. You are doing something righteous for yourself. And again, this is energy which is behalf of society and oneself. Now, society here, for specificalities, I will say family. Society, extended family. वही होगी society, right? And balancing the scales of justice is exactly what I said. Like choosing the thing that is dharma related. It is supposed to be like balancing of justice, like something that you are supposed to be doing. It's not something that is biased. It's not something that is personal. It is not coming from a preconceived notion. It is not coming from a sense of discrimination. It is right. It is righteousness you are supposed to be following. You are meant to be somebody who will have to take the hard pill to swallow and really sometimes call your own people out to be able to ensure that righteousness is done. Very, 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 very Yudhishthir energy. Like, you know, Pandav ki Yudhishthir, वैसे हो आप, right? Like, I feel like you are also a person, I will say, who wants to avenge a lot of things. Like, as I told you, like, you're meant to break generational curses. Like, there are certain people who have done your family bad. There are certain people who have done your ancestors bad. And you're supposed to avenge that justice. You know, you're supposed to do, or maybe not even avenge that justice, you're supposed to bury the hatchet. Say, suppose, just as an example I'm giving you, in your family, there has been a dispute. Okay? That generation was gone into dispute. Now your generation, your future generation, you will ensure either that entire dispute gets buried and no person from your generation has to deal with that, or you will decide that, okay, you know what, if we are continuing that, I will ensure and I give my heart and soul into avenging the righteousness that is supposed to be done. And it will be righteousness only, not for yourself, not for other people, just what is right to be doing. तो आप दोनों चीज कर सकते हो ना, दोनों चीज आप दोनों में से एक करोगे. Either you completely bury the hatchet and let bygones be bygones and be like, you know what, this energy will not come to my future generations. Or you will then and there clear the doubt, clear the energy and be like, you know what, if this is what it is, cut the cap and let's move on. That is what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like some of you are meant to do kranti. Kranti kya hota hai? Revolution. You're meant to be bringing some revolution. Not in the world, maybe in the world also, but in your own personal life. You are meant to be, as I told you, moral code of conduct is very important. And with the King of Swords also, he is adamant with following like rules, you know, code of conduct, the energy of what is right, what is wrong, idealistic energy. ये सबकी बात सुनेंगे लेकिन करेंगे वही जो उनको correct लगता है. He is not a hard taskmaster like a Queen of Swords, but he is always going to execute the energy of a sword. He is always going to look at logic first. He's always going to look at fact first. इधर ना, in this energy, you are like, I'm not getting an energy of somebody who's going to be very empathetic. Like, you are not supposed to be an empath. You're not supposed to heal people, but you're supposed to be a person who is fighting for the underdogs. Like, who is supposed to be like, you're the black sheep of the family. You know, you're like the black horse of the family. Black sheep, black horse, I don't know. कि अंधेरा हो जाते हो आप, अंधेखे हो जाते हो. People take you, people are giving you a cold shoulder around you, and suddenly you are the most important person in the world, or suddenly you are supposed to be the person who has to break generational curses. In life, you have been a person who's not given so much importance earlier. अब मिल रहा है पहले, where people would not take you very seriously. You were the black horse, you were the black sheep. Nobody kind of took you seriously. And now suddenly you are having to take that responsibility of being that authoritarian. So what you are going to do, or who you are meant to be, is also recognizing a black sheep in other people. Listen, I have gone through that. I have gone through that negligence. I have gone through that kind of a feeling of not being chosen, or being, you know, हटाना किसी को, भाई हटे निकलो, ऐसे वाली एनर्जी कि इसको सीरियसली नहीं लेना है, राइट? सो यू विल रिकॉग्नाइज दिस इनटू समबडी एल्स एंड you will fight for them. Like, you will fight for an underdog. You will fight for underprivileged. You will try to fight for people who are not having the resources that you might be having, because initially you were the person who did not have that. Okay? And this is not necessarily to do with the world or being like this. Maybe in your own family, maybe in your own inner circle, you are supposed to be fighting for an underdog. Maybe you're supposed to be breaking, as I said, breaking generational curses. Just as an example I'm giving you, like, say, suppose in your family, no woman has worked. Okay? Each and every woman has stayed at home and, you know, been a housewife. Not that being housewife is wrong, but has had to curb her dreams of being a working professional. Okay? You, if you are a man or a woman, whoever, you are supposed to be breaking that generational curse and ensuring that you fight for the women's rights in your family. So it's not like you're fighting for women's rights in the world, but you're fighting it within the family. Do you get it? Maybe this is something that is happening also. So that is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? You have loved superheroes. Tell me, yes, you love superheroes. You know why? And the reason why you've always loved superheroes, like, you know, what is that guy? Iron Man, Avengers, even like the recent kind of a show that had come. I forgot. What is that show? I forgot. There was one really interesting show where there's like an anti-hero show. It was on Netflix, I guess, or Prime. I don't know. It has 5 seasons. Just let me know what I'm talking about. I forgot, right? So anyway, you love superhero shows or movies, and it's something that really excites you because it kind of takes you to a place where there is a messiah, like there is somebody who's going to save the planet or save the world, and somewhere you want to be that superhero to somebody. You want to be that super, you know, human to help somebody. Maybe you might be feeling, बचपन में आपको ऐसा लगता होगा कि maybe I am a superhero, or maybe I am a super, like I have some supernatural powers. Maybe you must be feeling that as a child as well. Okay, let's see what else. This is a very nice deck. Sometimes I don't understand this deck, so pardon me if I'm not able to really read anything from this. काफी complicated है ये. Okay, light of the bat. things in your life will come in a little bit of a delay, guys. That is what is coming to me in your destiny also. Like who you're meant to be, somebody, as I told you, like a lot of experience is going to turn you into something like that. Any kind of a goodness in your life, right? I told you, you're supposed to be reaching a pinnacle of your life, blah, 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 but it is going to come to you slightly delayed. इतना आसानी से नहीं मिलेगा. इतनी आसानी से नहीं मिलेगा आपको. I also feel like some of you are supposed to experience something very, very outer worldly from your body. You're supposed to be experiencing something like an astral kind of a healing, astral projection, quantum leap kind of an energy. Something out of body experience आपको होने वाला है. Yes, आपको होगा. Like you're meant to. You are okay. Here's the thing. Your sense of self will change when you experience one or two outer body experiences. Okay, which are not drug induced. Okay, like I need to make it clear. Something that can meditation can do, past life regression can do. You're meant to actually figure out a purpose through past life regression also. I think I will say that. Through past life regression, through some kind of a therapy, you are supposed to be experiencing something outwardly through your body. You are meant to be doing that. So please, before you die, please experience this, okay? Something that is not within your body. Or maybe something like, you know how through meditation, you can literally come out of your body and you can observe yourself through a third person party, right? That is something that you're meant to be doing. आपको ना इससे काफी ज़्यादा awareness आ जाएगी. You'll be much more humbler, much more humble. You will be much more grounded and you'll be much more responsible in life. And you'll take things into a very like easygoing manner. You'll not be very frantic. Especially if you're dealing with some kind of an anxiety in your life. अगर आपके life में बहुत ज़्यादा strenuous anxiety है, you're supposed to be humbling yourself through this outer body experience. Out of body experience. Okay, so that is what it is. Let's see more. Let's see what else. Who you're meant to be. One card, please. Thank you. Okay. Good. The pathless. Giving path to the pathless. Yes. You are supposed to be taking tough decisions. मैंने आपको अभी बोल दिया difficult decisions का card आया. You are supposed to be making difficult decisions for not just yourself, for other people. You're supposed to be giving directions to the directionless. So I'm getting any kind of an energy that is a problem solver. So who you're meant to be? You're meant to be an advocate. You're meant to be a judge, a lawyer. You're meant to be consultant, counselor. You're meant to be advisor. You're meant to be financial advisor, career advisor. You're meant to be a doctor. You're meant to be a person who resolves people's problems. Teacher. Yeah. Guru. Okay. Yeah. Anybody who solves problems, right? You're meant to be doing that. Any person who is able to help directionless person to give that kind of a direction. Tarot reader. Maybe. You know. I feel like, you know, who you're meant to be is somebody who is able to find a sense of purpose, not just in yourself, not just in who you are as a person, but also in other people. To be able to hold hands of other people. Like, can you see this energy? Like too many hands and one person is, you know, grabbing all of them. It's like that. That kind of energy is there. Ki matlab, everybody is waiting for your opinion. Everybody is waiting for your approach. You're also meant to be, you know, like it's like you're meant to be diving deeper into your own shadow sides. I think in your childhood, there were places where you were very, very directionless. You were questioning yourself. You were fearing what is right, what is wrong. And I think you need to go back in time and save yourself. I think who you're meant to be is somebody who saves your inner child. Somebody who saves your inner child. Yeah. Yeah. What else is coming to me? Very heavy, you know? Not just yourself, but also your inner self and people around you and your future generations. काफी responsibility आपको लेनी पड़ेगी इस life में. It's not going to be easy, and that's why that red jasper energy has come in, because you have a lot of fiery energy within you to be able to execute that. You could be a 1-9 Bhagyang Mulank as well, or 4 also Bhagyang Mulank. Who you meant to be? Let's see. ये क्या है? You're on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you're currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Every area of your life. You're supposed to be experiencing goodness in every area of your life. Today, search for all the ways you're aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Interesting. I feel like you are a person who is supposed to just keep believing in themselves. You're supposed to be recognizing your soul. You're supposed to be recognizing what you're meant to be doing in life. Sometimes आप थोड़े से directionless हो जाते हो. In fact, this is also an energy of, am I on the right path? And this is energy also of finding a path. So like figuring out what you're supposed to be doing, like that is also something that is very important. I think what you're meant to be doing is finding trust within yourself as well. Like who you are meant to be is also somebody who's able to trust the process. Remember, I told you that things will come to you slowly. So again, like maybe this is what is going on in your life currently. Like some of you are second guessing your energies. Some of you are losing trust in the process. Some of you are not believing in your potential. And I think this is a reminder that okay, don't do that. You are on the right track. You're meant to be doing something even great than you can ever imagine. So keep that faith alive. Keep that energy alive. Keep that energy uplifted. Right? Let's see more. And maybe right now you might not be able to see this. Maybe this reading that I'm doing, maybe आपको नहीं समझ में आएगा कि क्या बोल रही है. लेकिन एक दिन आएगा जहाँ पे ये बिल्कुल make sense करेगा. And that is when you'll come back to me and you'll be like, Shweta, that didn't make sense earlier, but now it does. I'm sure of that. Okay. Let's see. Lastly, what else are you meant to be doing in this world? One card. कॉन्शियसनेस. इंटरेस्टिंग. यू हैव टू बी मैंने कहा था ना आपको कुछ ना कुछ एक आउटर बॉडी एक्सपीरियंस होने वाला है जहाँ पे आप अपने अनकॉन्शियस सबकॉन्शियस को टैप करके उन चीज़ों को अवेयरनेस में लाओगे. लाइक आई एम गेटिंग एन एनर्जी वेयर देयर आर सर्टन थिंग्स दैट आर हिडन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू दैट यू आर नॉट रिकॉग्नाइजिंग, दैट यू आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट. दैट्स व्हाई यू आर फीलिंग लाइक कंफ्यूज्ड, chaotic, like doubting, self doubt. But there is certain things that are going to come to you in the consciousness. You are supposed to open your eyes. Who you're meant to be is somebody who recognizes your inner unconscious energies. Unconscious तो बहुत ही difficult है. Subconscious, yes. Somebody is able to recognize their subconscious energy. Somebody is able to recognize their subconscious shadow sides, subconscious, talents, things that you have not been conscious about, but is within your subconscious. Okay. Okay. You're also supposed to be somebody who's a homeowner. You're supposed to be buying a house for yourself. Maybe you're a person who is interested in buying a house, so you are supposed to be doing that as well. Who you're meant to be is a house owner. तो मैंने वो क्या कहा था कि कॉन्शियसनेस में चीज़ों को लाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. You are supposed to be somebody who is able to recognize your inner sense of self, who is able to recognize their inner gifts that you have, inner shadow sides, inner talents, whatever drains you, whatever strengthens you. You're supposed to be recognizing that. आप ना लाइफ में अनअवेयर होके नहीं जी सकते हो. दैट इज द पॉइंट. आप अपने लाइफ में सिर्फ और सिर्फ जस्ट अ सिंपल लाइफ नहीं जियोगे. You will have a lot of deep thinking, deep बोलते ना metamorphosis of the sense of self. You are supposed to be psychologically diving deep into your life. Maybe your guys are psychology students also. So this is something that you need to know, that you are going to be going beyond the ego and trying to reach a sense of selfhood in life. Okay. Who you are, who is you, who is XYZ name, who is Priya, who is Ritu, who is whoever you are, right? Rohan. Okay. Who are you? Okay. That is very, very important. Who you are. And that is something that is going to be very important in life. Okay. Who are you? Seeking out information that will help you. Yeah, you're always meant to, like who you're meant to be is a person who's always well versed with things around you. Intelligent. You're supposed to be intelligent. You are meant to be somebody who always gets information, seeks out information. You're always supposed to be somebody who's curious in life, somebody who's interested in knowing what can help you, what can help others, what can help the world. Right? Climbing towards success. You're always supposed to be expanding your life. Always supposed to be one step ahead. Always supposed to push yourself. Always supposed to take the next steps. Take the next steps. You are not supposed to just sit and wait, right? Comfort breeds arrogance, and you are not supposed to be comfortable at all. You're always supposed to climb the next ladder. Like the energy of wine, ladder, it's all giving you an energy of like just movement. So you're supposed to even maybe travel also, I guess. Travel maybe आप कर सकते हो. Some of you are supposed to be, yeah, as I said, like societal burdens you are supposed to be carrying. Yes. Some of you also have to, and remember initially at the reading I said that some of you also have to compromise. Like that is what is coming to me. Like you're meant to be somebody who will not get everything easy. You will have to adjust. You will have to give up on certain comforts. So I'm getting a mix of, King Yudhishthir and Lord Gautam Buddha. So you have to give up certain things for the good of everybody. You have to follow your dharma. Your dharma, not the world's dharma, your dharma. And that will come with a cost, that will come with giving up something, that will come with giving up comforts, and you have to be prepared for it. You have to be prepared for it, you have to be ready for it. So that's why I said कि आपको कुछ consciousness में जाके, हाँ अब मुझे समझ में आया, आपको कुछ ऐसी चीज देखनी पड़ेगी जो आपके ईगो के बियॉन्ड है. आपको recognize करना पड़ेगा this comfort, this fears that you have of hoarding things around you, keeping things towards close to you. आपको ये एक energy लानी पड़ेगी अपने life में, where there is an immediate energy of transientness, that everything is transient, bhai, nothing is permanent. ये आपको realization होनी पड़ेगी. And that is why you're going to be taking these steps forward, because you're realizing that I am very egoistic in my life. I'm looking at things from a ego-driven perspective. So one out-of-body experience will have to happen for you to realize this. And that will come with, like, then you will kushi, adjust it. Then you'll kushi sacrifice. And then there is an energy of doing something good for the world. Not world, for society for sure. Not for the world, बहुत ही ज़्यादा heavy हो गया वो, but for society for sure. So अभी लग रहा होगा purposeless, अभी लग रहा होगा confused, but this is what you're supposed to be doing, and it's not easy. Maybe the reason why you're confused is because you're not wanting to see this happening in your life. You're avoiding this. Maybe आपको पता चल गया कि this is what you're meant to be doing, but you are avoiding. So don't avoid. Lastly, let's see last. Oh, ये उड़ा है. So let's see this. You're supposed to be looking at yourself in the mirror and really recognizing who you are within your looks. आपके looks के beyond. Maybe some of you are very particular about how you look. Maybe some of you are very egoistical about this is me and this is like I'm looking so beautiful or whatever. I'm looking very handsome. And maybe you are a person who's giving too much importance to the exteriors. Point is that you are meant to be somebody who's looking at interiors. अपने interiors में understand करना, अपने interiors को अच्छा beautify करना. That is what you're meant to be doing. Who you're meant to be is somebody who's able to beautify their inner self. Some of you are also meant to be actors. I don't know why I'm getting an energy of like actors, influencers, content creators, sketch artists. Who you're meant to be is a person who's always keeping that fire alive within them, right? Yes, there are energies of adjustments. There are energies of doing things for other people. But keeping that fire alive, keeping that energy, synergy, in fact, of doing something concrete in life, that should always be there. I'm not saying that आपको बिल्कुल ही संत महात्मा बन जाना है. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you have to give up on all the comforts of life and completely become sattvic. Keep that fire alive. But that fire should not be alive for your own self. That fire should be burning and should be helping a lot of other houses to stay illuminated. So your fire should illuminate not just yourself, but others as well, right? And with that, I think I will have to end today's reading. This was very interesting. I hope that this was helpful. And yeah, definitely this was something that will be very important for you. Again, it will not make sense to you initially. I don't know if it did. Let me know in the comments if it didn't. But this is something that you'll be understanding about yourself. Again, it is not something that is going to be 100% accurate. Some of the things will be accurate, some of the things will not be accurate, because I am reaching out to a collective. So ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा मतलब overall energy है. But I want you guys to take learnings from this. I want you guys to understand where this reading is coming from and really adopt this in your life, right? So yeah, this is what it is for you guys. File number 1. If this reading helped, then please do the energy exchange by liking, saving, sharing, whatever you want to watch next. Let me know. Comment in the description box below. And yes, subscribe to my channel. Some of you have not subscribed. Please do that. And hide this video as many times as you can. And if you want to book a session, you can always do so. All the information is in the description below. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye. All right. If you've chosen pile number 2, which is the Angel Aura Crystal, this is going to be your tarot reading where we're going to see who you're meant to be, what is it in your destiny, what is it that you are meant to be doing, everything about it. So right off the bat, I think you guys are taking yourself slightly easy these days. You guys are realizing and recognizing that there's no point in taking unnecessary anxieties. There's no point in taking unnecessary load and unnecessary burden. Just go with the flow and just see how things, come about. Some of you have a very angelic aura about you. Like some of you have a very beautiful personality, genuinely like very soft, very sophisticated. Some of you might be getting told also that, you are having a very calming presence about you. Calming energy hai aapki. Some of you have recently bought a crystal or interested in buying a crystal. So this is your sign that you're doing the right thing. Some of you like daytime more than nighttime. आपको अंधेरे में रहना ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं. Some of you could be claustrophobic. Some of you could be having fear of darkness as well. Some of you could be wearing light colors like white, off-white, light blue, light yellow, light colors. You guys like pastel colors more. Or you like energies that are light in general. You don't like dark, heavy energies. You don't like people who drain. Like obviously nobody likes people who are draining them. But you पर्सनली कीप डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम पीपल हु आर वेरी इंटेंस. आपको इंटेंस लोग नहीं पसंद, आपको थोड़ा रिलैक्स एनर्जी पसंद है. मे बी इफ यू आर वॉचिंग अ शो और समथिंग लाइक दैट, मे बी इवन इफ अ पर्सन इज, you know, a very main character energy, but if they're very intense, you don't like it. You like soft people, you like you are sensitive, you're a sensitive person, you like to have sensitivity around you. You don't like too much of intensity, you don't like forced energy, right? You're very feminine in your nature, right? The pile number 1 was very masculine, this is very feminine. So you like to do things from a purpose, you like very, like, you slow things down, you have a reasoning for everything, you are a person who considers things around you before taking an action. You don't like to hurt anybody, you are a person who genuinely cares for other people. You actually genuinely have a presence which is of a sweet kind of a, a sweet person, like how a sweet person is, like genuinely दिल से जो sweet लोग होते हैं, जो दूसरों का ख्याल रखते हैं, जो दूसरों के लिए कदर करते हैं. You are that kind of a person. You are a person who genuinely does not like being in bad terms with anybody. आपको अच्छा नहीं लगता. You're very non-confrontational. You don't like to confront. You hate fighting. You hate it when you have to kind of stand up for yourself. This can be a problem also, by the way. But yeah, this is something that is happening, right? You could be a moon heavy person. So this could be somebody who's a Cancer, could also be a Scorpio, very strong Pisces element as well. Could be having could be having moon in 4th house, moon in 1st, moon in 5th, moon in 9th, or moon in 7th as well. That is who you are. So yes, right off the bat, we're going to see basically who you're meant to be. Okay, what kind of a person you're meant to be. Some of you could be wearing light blue as well. Some of you could be 2 Bhagyang Mulang, 6 Bhagyang Mulang as well. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, or 7 Bhagyang Mulang as well. 7 could also be there. So let's see, pile number 2, only 1 card please. Who you're meant to be. Sorry. Okay, interesting. Who you're meant to be, somebody who takes a stand for themselves. You are meant to be a person who actually does not let bygones be bygones. You are supposed to be a person who does not run away from confrontations. You're supposed to be a person who actually stands up for themselves. Maybe you are somebody who is not like that and you're meant to be somebody who's 180-degree opposite of it, right? Or it could be that you're very well a person who stands up for themselves, but you back down very quickly. Maybe that is also a possibility. Maybe you stand up for yourself but regret it immediately. Maybe you stand up for yourself but you are feeling like, you know what, I need some support around me. I can't do it alone. ऐसा भी हो सकता है. आपको स्टैंड लेना है सिर्फ खुद के लिए एंड खुद के बलबूते के लिए, without anybody's help, without anybody's support, and without having any expectations, by the way. I feel like a lot of times when you want to take a stand for yourself, when things go bad or when things are difficult in your life, you want other people to speak for you. Or you want other people to be like, this person has acted like this with me. You also tell them. You also ruin your relationship with them. But what is important here is for you to be able to fight your own battles. You're supposed to be fighting your own battles, my love. But fighting the battles that are worth fighting. Not randomly picking up problems with everybody, but choosing the battles that you have to fight. So choosing your battles wisely is something that is very important here. You are meant to be, who you're meant to be is somebody who stands up for yourself, even if it is something that can feel like a struggle. You're supposed to be somebody who is able to understand that anybody who's bringing me down is having an ulterior motive, or is doing it because they think that it's easy for them to bring me down. You're an easy scapegoat. Maybe you're easily manipulated. Maybe you're somebody who's easily sensitive. Maybe you're somebody who's vulnerable. Maybe you're somebody who can be taken for a ride. Maybe your niceties are something that people want to misuse. Maybe your niceties, maybe your nice nature is something that people don't value, is something that people misuse. And that is something that you need to fix. You are meant to be somebody who ensures that your sensitivity doesn't become your weakness. Where you are understanding that जब जरूरत पड़े तो यही sensitivity मैं अपने armor की तरह use कर सकती हूँ. I can use the same sensitivity as a means to eradicate the negativity that is around me. So yes, certain people are very somber, are very soft, very quiet, or whatever. Like they are supposed to be people who are supposed to be leading a life in a certain way. And when it becomes like a situation where people are taking you for a ride, when people misunderstand this softness to weakness is what you're supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be fighting this energy, okay? You're supposed to be standing your ground on something that other people hate. कि जो like I'm seeing a herd mentality. Herd mentality coming and telling you don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And you're like, no, 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 no. You're all herd. Like you're like 1 versus 15, 1 versus 10. You know, it's like that. कि अगर झुंड में लोग आ रहे हैं, that doesn't mean that they're right. So you're supposed to do something unconventional. Who you're meant to be is somebody who's non-conformist, who doesn't accept herd mentality. Now, this could be traditions, this could be opinions, this could be mindsets, this could be rules and regulations that a herd mentality follows. And you're like, no, no, I'm not going to follow this. I'm not going to accept this, you know, this behavior. Which also means that you can get scrutinized by people. So you have to accept it. And you're a person who hates being isolated. You hate being alienated. But who you're meant to be, somebody who actually does not accept this alienation as weakness. Who doesn't accept that, oh, me being shunned by society is that it means that I am a wrong person, I'm a bad person. It means that you have a sense of brain. You're using your mind. You're thinking. And other people are actually forcing you to think by their rules, by what they think is right. No, you are supposed to be thinking for your own self. You're supposed to be understanding life in your own way. Maybe you can make mistakes. Maybe you will fall on your face. But you're supposed to be recognizing by your own understanding. आप चाहे कितना भी कोशिश कर लो, दूसरों के बहकावे में मत आना, या नहीं आना चाहिए आपको. That is what you're meant to be doing. No matter how easy it is to comply, never comply. No matter how easy it is for you to accept the worldly opinion or accept what everybody is talking about or everybody thinks, you should be that thumb that sticks out. Somebody who is able to question things, somebody who is able to question authority, somebody who is able to question the riti rivaj, or somebody who is able to question just the modernity. Somebody who is supposed to be maybe give up modern appliances. Somebody who is able to question AI. Just because something is modern, that doesn't mean that it's right. Just because something is traditional, that doesn't mean it's right. You are supposed to be questioning everything that everybody is forcing you to accept. That is it. Okay? Right. Let's see more. I'm getting a fool's energy here. So if I get fool, then great. If I don't, then I don't. Okay? I'm getting a fool's energy very strongly. So can you just pull out a fool for me? Thank you. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Breaking of tides. You're supposed to be changing your luck as well. You have a very prominent 9th house. Do you? You have a very prominent 9th house. Very prominent. When I say prominent 9th house, maybe 9th house में कोई planet exalted है, काफी सारे planets हैं, or Vargotam, or something of that sort. Like you have a very strong 9th house is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Movement. Supposed to be going from a chaotic place to a calmer place. You're supposed to also go into research, I think. I'm not still getting a fool's energy here. Death card, okay. Yeah, the energy of complying, right? Nobody like the energy of, see, what I'm trying to say is that you are supposed to be, like even with the Queen of Wands here, you're supposed to be demanding, commanding respect. People very rarely respect those individuals who are meek, who are timid. They will respect dictators. They will respect people who are authoritarian. That's why patriarchy exists. Because people respect so-called gender that is so-called superior to the other. Right? But superiority is not, like there's superiority not in a gender, not in anything else, but the way you conduct yourself. So what I'm trying to say is that you're supposed to be executing power. Even if you're sensitive, even if you're emotional, even if you are a person who has it hard to be able to stand up for yourself, you're supposed to be doing that. And for everybody, you're supposed to be equal. You're supposed to be treating everybody equally. Who you're meant to be somebody who does not allow anybody to take you for a ride, one, and who is always ready to change the thinking, thought process, questioning thought processes. Like there's an energy of death, but death is not just here. It's more like a transformation energy because I've got the Wheel of Fortune also. So it's like changing of cycles as and when times go forward. You are supposed to be questioning what has been happening. For example, just as an example I'm telling you, say suppose one particular person is in power and maybe earlier it was great for them to be in power. I'm not naming any political party or whatever. Like say suppose one person is supposed to be in power and after some time you realize that okay, this person is no longer able to handle this country or this like particular region or whatever. So you're going to question it. Maybe पहले ठीक था, अब नहीं ठीक है. आगे जाके ये भी असल में ठीक नहीं होगा. उसको चेंजेस लाते रहना अपने लाइफ में and to be able to stand for those changes. I think you're also going to stand for the right of speech. Freedom of speech बहुत important है आपके लिए. And that is what you're going to be standing up for. That is what you are going to follow in your life. Then listen, don't curb my speech. Don't curb my opinions. Don't allow me not to speak. I need to speak up. I need to talk. I need to be able to express myself. Okay. Okay, let's see more. Let's see from here. Who you're meant to be. Interesting. This is an interesting pile. Okay, pile number 2. Give me one card. Abhi to fool energy nahi aayi hai. Let's see in this deck if I get a fool. Or if I get energies like fool. Because, you know, fool is a very important energy of like a non-conformist, starting from scratch, having that naivety. Even these cards are like that. No, not gonna lie, but still. Being aloof a little bit as well. Being slightly sensitive and naive, but not letting it get to him. You know, that kind of an energy. Let's see one more energy. One more card, please. Thank you. What you're meant to be. Who you're meant to be. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out card. Goddess. Feminine expression. मैंने वो क्या कहा था कि some of you are very feminine in nature. Feminine expression बहुत strong है यहाँ पे. बहुत ज़्यादा feminine expression strong है. I'm getting like an angel, like I'm like getting goddess energy from you guys. पार्वती माँ वाली energy मुझे दिख रही है. Maybe you guys are big believers of of the goddess. Any goddess. Ma Durga, Ma Parvati, Sita Ma, anybody, any goddess. Maybe you guys are big believers of the Navratri, or maybe you guys follow Navratri also. You are supposed to be finding wisdom through your feminine expression. What do I mean by that? Wisdom of yourself, of nature, of your own sense of self, of your sensuality. Through your feminine energies, through the feminine expression of being connected to your heart, of following what your heart is asking you to do, of being sensitive, of being slow, of being purposeful, not doing things for the sake of doing, not doing things in ego at all. But remember, you are supposed to be a goddess. But remember, I told you, somebody who stands for, you're supposed to be a modern woman. And this could be a man also. If you're a man, don't take offense that I'm calling you a woman. It's a big pride thing that you're being called a woman, right? So this is an energy of a modern woman. A goddess who takes a stand for herself. A goddess who doesn't let fools take her easy. Somebody, like, again, Queen of Wands energy. Somebody who is able to show that kind of energy where agar aap, if you can birth children in the world, you can also birth businesses. You're also supposed to be handling finances while also ensuring the good happens in the world. I'm getting Princess Diana. You know Princess Diana? That kind of energy. Goddess Princess Diana wali energy. Like, she was so, like, I'm getting a very strong, powerful 8th house also for you guys. She was so, like, she was the princess, dude, but she was so grounded. She was so feminine. She is one of the most amazing people that I have ever known, right? Princess Diana, like, modern woman, you know, like, I'm getting an energy of a modern woman. Somebody who's able to express themselves through their feminine archetypes, through the energy of feminine beauty, right? So yes, who you're meant to be is somebody who is able to nurture their feminine expression, somebody who is able to nurture the looks that they have, wearing good clothes, smelling well, learning new things in life, but also having empathy for people, also being very, very nurturing, having some domesticated hobbies as well, taking care of yourself, not coming into ego and not coming into random kind of a like, not having any kind of impulsivity within you, you know. And sensuality is very important here. The ability to love yourself for who you are, and finding beauty and finding a sense of love for yourself is very important. You know, it's like, what I'm seeing is that who you're meant to be is somebody who is able to look at people, not as people, but as souls. Goddess energy. You're supposed to be a goddess. You know, somebody who is actually so, I would say, benevolent, but also so fierce. Benevolence hai. एक all compassing forgiving energy hai, but for those who deserve it, you know, like a Queen of Wands. She's going to help you. Queen of Wands is a big helper. She will help you, but she will help you if you deserve it, if you show and prove her that you are supposed to receiving that help. She's not a Queen of Cups, and she's not a Queen of Swords either. She's not somebody who's going to be dominating, and she's not also going to be somebody who can step over that goddess energy. Correct divine archetype, feminine archetype is coming to me very strongly for you guys, okay? Let's see from here as well. You're supposed to be a goddess, वाह, आपको पूजना चाहिए. Like connecting with nature also, right? Somebody, you're supposed to be somebody who's able to kind of take a step back and really go into nature, connecting with nature, having very strong Venus also. I'm getting very strong Venus energies from you guys. Going into a garden, like having, like mothering a garden, mothering a pet, mothering energies, hugging like loved ones around you, wearing good clothes, buying things for yourself, taking care of your beauty, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your finances, like taking care of everything around you, not just yourself but also the things that are connecting to you, taking care. Okay, let's see more. Let's see more. Wow, beautiful card. Whale and orca elders. Some of you love the ocean. I'm getting such strong water placements from you guys. That's मैंने आपको कैसे बोला था, moon energy बहुत strong है आप लोगों की भाई. Some of you love swimming. Some of you love being in the water. Even if you don't know how to swim, आपको पैर डुबाना बहुत पसंद है. Swimming अच्छा लगता है. You love the beach. You are a beach person. You love lakes. You love oceans. You love anything water body. You love water. You can sit under the shower for a very long time. आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. Water is something that you're a Pisces baby. Are you? Let me know. You love the fish. You love beautiful seas and lakes, and you love the color blue. Ooh. Okay. You're supposed to also be a singer-songwriter. I don't know why I'm saying that. Singer-songwriter, sound, speech. Some of you are supposed to be like thought leaders, speech therapists, speakers, debaters, orators, UPSC, somebody who is in the UN, somebody who is able to be a politician. Speech is very important here. Diplomats, singers, feminine healers, marketing mein, sales mein, you're supposed to be doing that as well. Speech. Radio jockeys. Yeah, anything that is related to speech now, you're supposed to be doing that. Soft spoken language. You're supposed to be learning multiple languages as well. Yeah, you're supposed to be speaking multiple languages. Okay? So yeah, that is what is coming to me. Let's see with these cards. Wait. Let's see with this. Sorry. Let's see with these cards. Ooh. How can I be more kind to myself and offer grace in every moment? Very feminine vibe also from this card as well. Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you're able to give the world more grace. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you're already there. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You're supposed to be looking at yourself from self-love. To see the world from a self-love position, you're supposed to be healing your own sense of self. Beautiful. Energy of grace, grace, softness, but that softness is not like something that can be used by people, like that 7 of Wands energy अभी भी मेरे दिमाग में जा रही है वो, कि आपकी softness को भाई यूज कर रहे हैं लोग, आपकी हमदर्दी, आपकी एम्पैथी, आपकी काइंडनेस, आपकी फॉरगिविंग नेचर को, ऑल एनकम्पासिंग काइंडनेस को मजाक में लिया जा रहा है. Don't let people take it as a ride. Don't let people take you for a ride. Don't let people use your kindness against you. Okay, there's energy of self-love that is very strongly coming to me. And healing energy is very there. You're supposed to be like a proper goddess energy. That is like feminine, ultimate feminine energy is very, very strong here. Focusing on your physical body, focusing on what your body is trying to tell you, very important. Trapped emotions and fears, phobias, आपके पता क्या कहाँ होते हैं? आपके unhealed body parts में होते हैं. A lot of times it happens. Like some people have very, very insane phobias because there's something in the body that you need to heal, right? So that is what you need to fix, okay? So yeah, healing your body is very, very important. Like I'm getting an energy where you're supposed to be also like working on your bodily like health issues. Like as I told you, right? Your sense of grace, your sense of sensitivity, your sense of aura and beautiful energy should also come from taking right steps into something that connects with you from within. So not just like not just your personal life, not just who you are as a person, but your finances, from your career, from your health. Health and well-being is very important. आप क्या कर लोगे अपने grace and beauty का जब तक आपकी health आपके साथ में नहीं है? So taking care of your physical body is very important. If you're having some ailment, if you're having some, like I'm seeing some of you having severe problems with your reproductive health. You're having some problems with reproductive health also, you need to take care of that. Your womb is very, very important. Taking care of the womb is very important. That means, and there is a automatic connection of your creative energies as well. So the more you nurture your body, the more you're able to nurture your creative synergies. You're able to nurture your energy of creating things, co-creation, of nurturing things, of finding ideas, having breakthrough ideas. So sacral chakra healing आपको करने की जरूरत है, womb healing आपको करने की जरूरत है. Okay, even if you're a man, bhai, even if you're a man, you're supposed to heal your sacral chakra. Maybe you guys are very, very overly masculine in your energies. आप बहुत ज़्यादा ही, you're very overly masculine. You're overly sexualizing things around you. So don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Let's see more who you're supposed to be. Pile number 2. अच्छे cards आ रहे हैं. I love the pile number 2 energy also. Sweetness. Oh, so sweet you guys are. You guys, I'm getting an energy of somebody who can be like my younger sister. Like so sweet and, cute energies. Determination. Sweetness but with determination. Beautiful. What a beautiful energy, right? Some of you must be wearing hearts also, or your favorite color is pink. You love hearts. Drop a heart, okay? Because this is such a cute energy. Like, you have to be sweetness. You have to be sweet, but in a determined manner. Sweetness, but with some kind of a purpose. हर किसी के साथ sweet रहोगे ना, तो diabetes हो जाएगा. Okay? If you are too sweet, you'll have problems in your life. So what you need to do is to be able to find that sweetness, you have to be able to have a sense of perception. Why should I be sweet to this guy or girl or person or woman, whatever? What is it that this person has in life for me to be sweet to them? So a lot of times what happens is that a person when they're sweet now, what usually happens with them is that they very rarely want to accept that the other person can be mean, can be villainous. They look at everything with a rose-tinted glasses. They look at everything from a perception of, यार ये तो मेरे साथ बुरा कर ही नहीं सकता, ये तो मेरे साथ बुरा हो ही नहीं सकता. How I was always right with them. I was always good to them. But that's the problem. You were good to them, and you never recognize that sometimes people can show their true colors. So what you have to be doing is you have to find a sense of caution in your sweetness. There's an energy of determination as well. कि मतलब आप sweet रहो, but also be determined to be yourself as well. To be able to call a spade as well. To be able to tell the world that, listen, my sweetness is not going to be like, आप मेरे को lollipop की तरह मत खाओ कि भाई I'm sweet तो मेरे को lollipop की तरह खा लिया. No. I am supposed to be respected. I'm supposed to be taken seriously. You have to be determined enough to show people who you are as like a sweet person, but also what you're made up of, what you're capable of, what are you determined to do, what you're determined to be. ये सारी चीजें भी आपको achieve करनी पड़ेंगी life में. It's not like only you are supposed to be being sweet and goody and Barbie dolls and all the pink things. No. You're supposed to also be that kind of a fierce, woman. I'm getting an energy of like Kali Ma as well, right? Like Kali Ma. Like she's a mother, but she's like fierce and she's strong and she'll like kill anybody who's in her path, blocking her path. You are supposed to be like sweet but sour. Sweet and nice, but also like sugar and spice. Like sugar and spice is what I'm getting. Okay, here, what is it that you're meant to be doing? Let's look at this energy as well. So one card, please. This is also a very important energy that I need to check. So who you're meant to be? You're also supposed to be somebody who's very aesthetic in nature. Aestheticism is something that is very important. You're supposed to lead life with aesthetics. Attention to detail. Aesthetics is very important. So who you're meant to be is somebody who's very like you pay attention to the smaller things. You are that kind of a person. If you're in a group of people and you see one person little dull, not talking too much, a group of people में एक person है जो बिल्कुल अलूफ है, you are going to be talking to them only, or you're going to make them be a part of the conversation. You are that kind of a person कि अगर सामने वाले ने कुछ गलती कर दी, बातों में कुछ गलती कर दी, या they might be saying something and they have a slip of tongue, you'll never make fun of them. You have that kind of a empathy. Empathy ये होता है कि you have attention to detail. You're able to look at people and you're not wanting the other person to you will never purposely make anybody feel bad. You will never bully anybody. You'll never be in a pride mode. Boastful नहीं रहोगे आप. Maybe you're very beautiful. Maybe you're gorgeous. Maybe you are top dead gorgeous. But उसका घमंड नहीं है आपको. And that is what you're meant to be doing. You are supposed to never ever use your beauty for anybody else. You're never supposed to be ghamandi about who you are as a person. Maybe you're very good looking. Maybe you're very pretty, whatever. You're never supposed to be taking that as a arrogance. You are supposed to be always like as I told you, like your sweetness has to be coming from a place of evaluation. Who you're meant to be somebody who evaluates things around. You are meant to be somebody who evaluates people. You should be empathetic towards people who you are knowing that this person's character is justified. कि हाँ इसको empathy दिखा सकते हो क्योंकि इसका जो character है ना वो actually genuine है. This person actually genuinely deserves my kindness. So you're meant to be somebody who's sweet, but not somebody who is misjudging people. Not somebody who is not paying attention to the details. You are supposed to be sweet to those people who are actually showing their true self. Some people, what they can do is they can have this pretense mode on, or they can be very prideful or very egoistical, and then you realize that okay, maybe this person is actually very, it's a villain under the garb of a nice person. So aapko na judging of character, you're supposed to be judging characters also. You're supposed to be taking people in a way where you're supposed to be leading a life where you're able to judge people's characters very easily, not because you are judgmental, not because you are mean, not because you're egoistical, but because you are very empathetic. Because empathy, जो पहली चीज होती है ना empathy में, आपको you are able to get a whiff of a person's energy so quickly. That is what empathy does. Empathy actually makes you realize who is actually a good human being and who's not. And you are supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be the demarcator or the judge of good character and bad character. And I'm not saying in a this manner, but genuinely, like from ethical standpoint, okay? Your attention to detail. Like I feel like you guys pay attention to the smallest of the smallest things in other people, in yourself also. Like if other person is, even their energies are soft or aloof, you're like, okay, what is going on? What is going wrong? Tell me. You're like that kind of an energy, right? कि immediately आप पकड़ सकते हो कि किसकी energy अच्छी, किसकी energy बुरी है. And that is like you're supposed to be able to benefit from that. Like who you're meant to be, somebody who is able to do well in society, and you're able to put attention to detail and ensuring that it comes into people's benefits in life. Attention to detail एक होता है कि हाँ you're being very detail oriented and you are clever and you're doing चटकी and you're like, oh, this is somebody that can मेरे झांसे में आ सकता है. एक attention to detail भी ये भी होता है कि being clever, being over smart. एक होता है attention to detail where you're ensuring that this person doesn't feel like a misfit, where I am so detail oriented that I know what is it that people are actually feeling. I know what is it that I can do to ensure that people are not feeling like this anymore. So that is the attention to detail that you need to be focusing on, okay? Let's see more. Nice. Beautiful. You're supposed to fall in love as well. Romance, celebration, party. You're supposed to be a person who gives very good parties or throws. You are very good hosts. You love hosts. You love hosting. You love hosting people, and you would want to do that in life. You're supposed to fall in love as well. Who you're meant to be is a lover. Yeah. Your beautiful romantic energy is coming to me very strongly. What else? Okay. You're supposed to kill them with kindness. Do you know what that means? It means that people who are working against you, आप उनको angry, ego, ऐसे नहीं हराओगे. आप उनको kindness, प्यार से dose दोगे. You're supposed to be doing that. You are never, this is such an interesting card, you're never supposed to lower your standards because you are a person who's empathetic towards everybody. देखो क्या होता है ना, people misunderstand. Because you're kind to everybody, bare minimum is something you should be okay with. Because you're kind with anybody, कोई भी एरा गेरा नथु केरा आपको impress करके चला जाएगा and you'll say yes because I'm kind. No. People think that they can never be rejected because you're sweet to them. And I'm not saying that you have to reject them. I'm saying that you are supposed to be not ever lowering your standards because you are empathetic like that. Just because you are sweet to people, just because you're kind to people, that doesn't mean that people don't work hard to get your affection. That people don't work hard to pursue you. आप इतने understanding हो, आप इतने sweet हो, आप इतने अच्छे हो, that other person doesn't feel the need to take any effort. Because they're like, yeah, ये तो understand कर लेगी. Don't let your sweetness be a demarcation. Don't let your niceties be a demarcation for the other person to not put the effort that they need to put. Just because you don't say it, that doesn't mean that you don't want it. Just because you are understanding, just because you are genuinely giving the other person a benefit or doubt, that doesn't mean that they become complacent. So who you're meant to be, somebody who's able to demand for what you want. Not because, not because you are not because you have to get it, but because this is a bare minimum. So sometimes what happens is that अगर एक person sweet होता है ना, तो उनको तो बिल्कुल ही कुछ नहीं मिलता. उनको बिल्कुल ही ऐसे घटिया तरीके से treat करते हैं लोग. क्योंकि this person should be happy in anything ना. No, this is not who you are. You have to take, charge, and you have to be like, no, this is not what I'm going to be okay with. Some people, as I told you, remember I told you you're very scared of confrontations. You're very scared of speaking up. कुछ अगर आपके साथ गलत होता है तो आपको बड़ा डर लगता है कि मैं कैसे बोलूं यार, मैं कैसे वोकलाइज करूं, मेरे को बहुत अजीब लगता है, बट आपको वोकलाइज करना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज देन पीपल आपको कच्चा चबा जाएंगे भाई. पीपल विल ईट यू रॉ. ओके, सो डोंट बी एन एट ऑफ वर्ड्स. If there are places where you think that you deserve something, speak out, speak up. Nobody else is going to fight for you. So this is very important in relationships also, because you people now are having a curse of being nice. A curse of being nice. Nice to hote hain because people will get very badly attracted to you. They will be all over you, whatever. But then choosing the right person becomes very hard, because everybody thinks that just because they are giving you that attention and you're nice, so you'll pick them. So when you are able to demand and command respect, suddenly you become a bitch. It's not only for women, it's for men also, okay? So that is what you need to do. Like, just because you're soft, that doesn't mean that you don't deserve things in life, yaar. Had ho gayi, right? And as I told you, you're supposed to kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness, you're supposed to be telling people that, listen, I demand respect, but in a very polite manner, not by fighting for yourself and by being like mean and rude and arey mujhe chahiye, aise nahi. By being able to be polite with it and being able to really, like, you know, sophisticatedly telling that this is not what I'm going to entertain. Mind you, like that, okay? So killing them with kindness. Selena Gomez types. Okay, what else? Last. What else are you meant to be doing? Who are you meant to be? Ooh. Okay, interesting. You're meant to be somebody who's able to be such a powerhouse of a person. Even with your sensitivity, even with your kindness, you're supposed to be so benevolent, so giving. And you know, I've got a beautiful combination of a Six of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles, right? This is an energy of somebody who is, as I told you, like very, very sweet, very grounded, very humble, but so successful in life because they understand when to give and when to take. Six of Pentacles is not only a donating energy. It's donating with a balance, donating with head, donating with mind. You are supposed to be doing that. You are right now maybe in the position of just donating blindly. सबको कुछ अपनी एनर्जीज देते रहो. बट आपको क्या करना है? आपको वो चीज होल्ड ऑन करनी है ना, आपको वो बैलेंस लाना है. किंग ऑफ पेंटिकल्स तभी बनते हैं जब आप सिक्स ऑफ पेंटिकल्स होते हो भाई. रिमेंबर दैट. A merchant only becomes a king when he realizes that who to give and who to not give. And I'm not saying that you have to be corrupt. You have to be power hungry. I am saying that you have to not give for people who only know how to take. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Don't only give to people who have no other understanding but to take. Be in the energy of receiving sometimes at least. And feminine energies की problem ही होती है. Weak feminine energies rarely ever are able to receive in life. They cannot receive compliments, they can't receive gifts, they can't receive happiness, they can't receive accolades. They just are in a constant spree of proving themselves. I don't know why. Just be in a receiver's mode for once, guys. And that is who you're meant to be. You're supposed to be in a receiver's position, because once you are in a receiver's position, you will have things to offer for the other person in front of you. अगर आप ही खुद की एनर्जी खारिज हो जाएंगी, अगर आप गिव करोगे, तो हाउ विल यू सस्टेन दैट फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम? देन you'll have nothing to offer. So be in a receiver's mode for once in life, and you will see, not once in life but forever in life, and you will see that there is so much more for you to actually do for other people. When you let that flow of balancing come in, you become a King of Pentacles. You become a person who's strong, who's aware, who's able to find a sense of balance, a footing in life, because of their character, because of who they are as a person, who you can take great advices from, but who will never ever allow you to trick them. Right? That is what you need to remember. कि आपकी niceties आपको trick होने से बचाने की कोशिश कर रही हैं. आपको like you have to ensure that happens. Where your niceties ensure that you are not being tricked. You're not being played. But you're not being used. You know, that is what you need to remember, right? So yeah, guys, this is what you need to know about who you are meant to be, about your self. And yeah, this was very interesting, very fun. And I hope I was able to help you. And I wish you all the very best. Definitely, this is something that will maybe connect with some of you. Some of you will not feel connected, but that's okay. So you still have to remember what is important here, what is the information coming to you. And yeah, this is what it is from my side. I hope that you are able to connect with this. Let me know what you feel about this in the reading, in the comments below. And like, save, share, do that energy exchange for me, and subscribe to my channel. Some of you haven't subscribed, so please subscribe to my channel. And yes, hype this video as many times as you can. And if you want to book a personal session with me, you can always do so. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.